Hello YouTube, I'm here. How are you? Finally, let's go and see what's blooming and what's in that box. Okay, I finally am outside to do the walkthrough. And let's see what's blooming. Well, first of all, I wanted to show you my baby's Phalaenopsis that opened up really nicely. These are the ones that I keep now inside, and what a difference does it make. And when I say inside, I mean in the lanai, the screen porch. In Florida we call those lanai. I know that's the only place where it's called lanai, but they've been suffering outside because Phalaenopsis don't like that water on, on the crown, on the flowers themselves. So this one, and they bounce back. Mine look pretty beat up, so this one, look, let me take him into the sun so you can see a real true colors. This little thing is absolutely gorgeous. This is from Wilson, the gentleman from Taiwan, I believe, whatever it is now, China, I think, right? Yeah, and I got it from him at the Miami show, which was January, and look how cute it's blooming. So this is one, and then there's a brethren baby that I got from the shipping. It's in the unboxing video. This is the name of it. I know they have them for sale. There's Schilleriana in it. And it's absolutely the cutest thing ever. It is different. Now, if you look on the inside, that yellow part is very round. And it makes, the petals are very round. Look at his petals. They're pointy. And these. So these are like cute. If you want to call something cute, this is super cute, like a baby. Not fragrant. Yeah, so this thing is blooming. I have this tripod that I made long time ago, and it was, nobody would buy it, so I'm using it now for these Phalaenopsis that come in bloom. And they're in these, not really pots, but the plastic, whatever you call it, cups, and they hold them until I can repot them. Now this little thing came from spring water, also from my unboxing video, Phoenix, and it's been blooming. It came in full bloom. I'm trying to find you a better light. It's really pretty as well. Spring water. It's located here in Florida as well, just like Brethren. Brethren and spring water. Facebook, they sell on those Orchids trade for sale pages, or I know Brethren also sells on eBay. They have a page. And this little beauty is from Norman from orchids.com. Also one of my shipments. It came, this is the name, Cornucerviform Catalidai. You see the water's still, we had crazy weather yesterday. So this thing came in bloom, or in bud, I want to say. And it's, my fingers are dirty, of course. This is very gentle little flower, but very complex. It's very shiny. Lots going on. The tips are really like pointy. Very cute flower. If you go on Norman's Orchid website, that is a really, you gotta be careful there. There's so much. There's so many choices there. It's crazy. So, and then there was this box that I posted. And this box was just, I'm not very religious. I mean, I believe in God and stuff like that, but I do believe in science. So I was having a really bad day. And there was no hope with all this rain that the day would change. But then FedEx brought this box. It's totally unexpected, and it made it super special. So some time ago, a gentleman by the name George Hatfield, who, if you know, is one of the best Cymbidium growers in the country or in the world, asked for donations for his friends who make masks and just give them for free in California. I did make a donation. He promised in return to send you a plant. I made a little bit bigger donation than they asked, and it's been a month and a half, and I kind of forgot because the point of the donation was not the plant. The point was to help those people who was helping other people. And guess what? This was George sent it me. 5 Cymbidiums. They come from Hatfield Cymbidiums, Hatfield Orchids. They don't sell anywhere but only on the open house. His Cymbidiums are just exclusively exquisite, let's call them. And a while ago we had a conversation with him that, you know, we're in Florida. So he said that I would imagine the warm growing, because it's really hard to find out which one suits us. Look at this guy. I already ordered a bunch of pots specifically for Cymbidiums, because Cymbidiums prefer a little bit different shape of the pots than regular orchids. They have a very massive root system, so they prefer these tall, kind of long tube looking pots. So I was, you know, crying over this box because, you know, there is hope, guys. There are good people. Not just, you know, bad stuff happening. But look at these. Absolutely crazy. And I will look up the pictures. We will do a video with you on repotting them when I'll get the pots. Probably will be within a week or so. But look at these, boys and girls. I will unpack them so they don't suffocate, even though they are in paper, not plastic. I'll move them from that sun. And now let's go and see what's in there. So with that, I also want to just say thank you, George Hatfield. That was very, very kind of you, and I was just really happy. And you know, we could do one happy person at the time. That will change the world. So let's be nice to each other and do good things, little good things, and it will change the world, hopefully. So what's going on in here? Blooms, blooms, blooms. One thing that I'm really, really happy, one of my very favorite orchids open up. It's a Forbesii. Only 2 flowers, but aren't they something? They are so surreal. They don't look like they're real flowers. They look like they're silk. It's so perfect. Yeah, and I have them on this round wine thing. And it looks very cute. And then a good news is, and I'm super excited over it, is my Bulbophyllum. That one I got from Cruel Smith at Redland last year in bloom. And Redland was supposed to happen this past weekend, so this bulbo is right on schedule. Couple of spikes, and this is, I believe, bicolor, yeah, or bicolor, whatever you call it. It's about to start the show. And if you remember, I got my hole from Jim Roberts. So I called it the Team Suncoast got mounted, got new homes. There's a Florida Stars. I decided I'll put it on the totem with the stars. Couple of these totems are available on Etsy if you like them. I did put it on the inside. Doesn't mean you cannot put it on the outside. So whatever, you know, that day or that kind or that totem, because I wanted to leave the stars out because the plant is called Florida Stars. So it did get some kind of other Florida stars, the sea stars. Because this one, you see, is mounted on the outside, and this is Violacia. And she loves it. This answered the question of some people questioning if that white glaze will affect the growth. Here it is for you. And Violacia is not an easy one to please, but she liked it. So this is a new growth, and it's been on it since January. So yeah, so pretty happy. So that was one of the Suncoast. There is two of the Suncoast, and this one is this one is Erin Courtney. So I put her in this pot. Then these two got my skirty pots, I call them. So what happens, it's kind of rounded, so the point is when they start growing, they're gonna go falling from down here. Okay, so sooner or later the pot will become invisible, but will serve the purpose. I have one that has been on it for a while right there. There's 3 Serici, and it loves it. I don't know if there's anything we can see. Yep, look. Isn't that cool? Nice. So there's one more piece of Erin Courtney. I divided that huge, the huge chunk I had. And where else is all the Florida Suncoast got the fancy pots. This is Victor Elliott, a piece of Victor Elliott. Just put it on 3 days ago, so I would not expect the roots. This is Martin Wolf that we did with you probably a month ago or so. Doing really well on this cool piece of wood. Yeah, and they are here and there. I put another Martin Wolf or Elliot, I don't even remember, on this stand. Here's the name. So we'll see what happens. This is Dendrobium, by the way. I think it's screaming for my attention. Yeah, so we're expecting blooms right here. This is actually also Suncoast's plant. And let's just walk around and see what good developments we see. Well, this one is a plant from Hamilton's. And I put it on not that long ago, and it likes it. And then there's my Delosa that I added also not long ago, and look, whoa, that's like 2 weeks or so. There's a new growth already. She was not happy in the pot. She looked really miserable. So she's happy in there. I have to like crawl underneath everything. Then there is a bulbophyllum that my mom got me. Guys, I need a new greenhouse. This is crazy. Bulbophyllum that my mom got me for the Mother's Day. You know what? I can probably take this because I am extremely jammed between all these orchids here. So let's hang you right here. Well, and you need to fall, of course. So there's one and there's two. She got this from Raphael, I believe. Or no, Artstone, but the original tag says H&R, which is Hawaii. Bulbophyllum Wilbur Chang. It's a massive, beautiful, healthy as can be. I don't have a bulbophyllum of this size. The ones that I have are very petite. This guy is a giant. Let me put you for now into this box. By the way, this is the box of Josh's plants that we're gonna go to next. So when I was on my repotting mode / one of the reasons I needed to get away from everything, and I went, this is my original baby fascinator, bulbophyllum fascinator that I got. Was my first bulbophyllum, probably what, 4 years ago. I never had one and I was very scared to get one. I got this one at our Christmas auction. It was probably this big. Okay, and he is my baby. He grew huge. That is his original pot, and I love this type of pots for bulbophyllums. That is one of my first pots I've ever made. So I moved him from this pot into a bigger one. Here right now is longifolium spot type. Okay, so did that. Over there, who is blooming? There's a little Oncidium blooming. Now these guys that I also rearrange are doing pretty well. This Dendrobium I was worried about it, but I left him all alone in here and he is doing much better. That one is the orange one, the one that was not looking well. And this is the pink one. The pink one was doing good. Okay, by the way, somebody asked about the Yamamoto Dendrobiums that I got at the Palmer open house. They were like half of this size. They were $10. They are doing incredible. They're just sitting in this little decorative... Ooh, he attached himself already to it. So sorry, I'll have to rip you off. That's a baby, actually. Look how well they're doing. They are like an eye candy, so healthy and happy. So I got these 2 months ago for $10 a piece, and they're already double in size. So that answers the question one of the subscribers asked about them. Well, our Encyclia roughly from Jim again is thinking. Yeah, this thing, by the way, is doing so well. That was one of my experimental mounts, kinda. I made a whole bunch of them. They will be available on Etsy in a couple of days. They're going in the kiln next. Look how cool. No medium at all. This is also one of the Jim Roberts creations, Suncoast White Stars. And this is probably 4 or 5 months, but look how well. No medium at all, no trouble. That's how I see it, at least. So here's our Dendrobium aggregatum. A little bit going down, but what a show. This young man was everything I hoped for this time. Gave me so much happiness. Now my baby is about to start her show. This is how big that thing is. We're gonna go and magnify it right there. And it's gonna look like a little baby Vanda kind of flowers. This is Fragrance. What's the name of it? Sean Corkis Fragrance. Yeah, and as you can see, I did put my cousin in a horizontal position, hoping that he will attach faster. I think he looks fine for the transplant because I detached him from his original mount. It was really tiny. Let me see. No, this is not attached yet. Well, we'll give him, of course, more time. But I put him horizontally, so let the nature work. You will get more light, really good filtered light. And the gravity will work into his favor. So what's next? The other branch of my Parisia I opened. This branch, somebody had a fancy lunch. One of my creatures here. This is a really bad looking, somebody also chewed on it. Cattleya, we'll see. Ooh! I take it back. She is fine. This is one of the, that is a Violacea that was really not doing well in the pot. I took her out of the pot and put her on this pretty plaque because I know Violaceas loves it pretty. And there's a root. And there's another growth there I see. So it's been maybe 2 weeks. So Josh's plants are still here. And the bee is checking that Vanda out. Go bee, go bee. How cool is that? Yeah, because of that weather, I didn't have the chance to do anything with them. And that was the reason why he called me. This is spectacle. The thing is giant. I am thinking maybe to mount a piece of it, but I don't know how they will do mounted. Or I need the pot the size of a, I don't know, of what. Like a 15-gallon pot, but we'll work on that. So, Phalaenopsis, this gentleman opening nicely, and he is absolutely breathtaking. There's actually lots of stuff happening. The minute we start getting the rains, the action in the garden just boom, it just explodes because they appreciate the water, but look at these roots. But the rain is the rain and brings everything they want. My chocolate girl is almost done blooming, but my other girl that I got from Plantio, and it was the unboxing one, opened up. Her name is right here for you. She is beautiful. It's like a light lavender top with this chocolate freckles. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, so this section is a future project. Don't want to even go there. Okay, so I think this beauty has been my bloomer for the longest time, and she is wonderful. Yeah, what I wanted to go and visit with you, this Vanda. You guys need to see her one more time. This is from Goodwin Orchids. Look at her. She is tremendous. Besides the beauty of the flowers, the plant itself is massive and healthy. Actually, like, one of my biggest itches, I want to go and visit them. They are probably a couple of hours from my house, so nowadays I don't like travel that far because where we are is a very safe area. Roots. Yeah, let's Oh, there's this encyclia that is absolutely gorgeous. And this is a bag baby. You know, those better grow babies. And she is #1 beautiful. The colors are so bright and contrasty. And she smells like freesia. A very, very, very nice encyclia. And then another encyclia that I have over here, she's still in full bloom. Absolutely gorgeous. And she smells, oh, this one smells more perfumey. Very strong versus that other one. The other one is very nice and sweet smell. This is a little bit too hot, too much. But the whole area smells like her. Also a back baby of probably, I don't know, 4 years. It's Gardegera and Pyriform. It's a 14 tag, so beautiful. Massive blooms. Look, the other one is, here they are, 2 of them. Let's go. Oh, you opened up. Wait, no, let's go. This one opened up. Nice. Let's go and visit the trees. There are changes in my mounted orchids. If you remember my mounting dendrobium project, that was dendrobium tree. And I'll tell you, dendrobiums are doing much better than Phalaenopsis. There's lots of new growth. This is totally new since I put it on. That is new. That is, I believe, Renee Marquis over there. Yeah, here's my honorable mention. My pineapple. It's looking better and better. He's so cute. Look at it. Yeah, so on this side also new growth right here. And oh my god, he's alive. I thought it died because this is Grammatophyllum and they hate cold. And we had a really, really cold winter, but look what I see. New growth. Yay! And I already buried him and said my prayer. Never give up on your orchids. Wonderful. Yeah, so this is another new growth. Well, he is fine. I guess it takes them a little bit longer than dendrobiums. Dendrobiums in many ways are a weed, you know. Ooh, look at that. We're gonna have flowers. This guy, I don't see any new roots, but he has flowers. Sometimes it's a bad sign. They put up flowers before they die, but this is dendrobium. They're not easy to kill. Let's go see on the other tree. The other side also has a new growth. And the big tree right here. Yep. New growth right there. Here. New growth. Yep. Right there. This one is on a tough spot here because it's hard to reach with my hose. So he is all on his own. So don't see much happening there. But over there, dun, 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 we have a spike. Yay. So it's happy. Yay. So nothing in there. Here's my Monstrosity Fern. And my big girl is thinking. She usually blooms a little bit later in the year. So this is also Suncoast Mayaka Orchid Jungle, it's called. Come on, phone. Very moody. Encyclia Orchid Jungle. There you go. Whatever. Driving me crazy. Yeah, so here it is. I think we have lots of good progress. I like it. When you see the wind, and it was really bad. It was like hurricane. Mine Miss Hokim is growing, but not blooming. This little girl is beautiful. Look how cool they are. Bamboo is talking. Hear bamboo talking? Bamboo is very talkative. Now there's a branch. There's a dendrobium in there. Ooh, and it has a new growth. Wonderful. Yeah, so everyone is doing okay. I hope you guys are doing okay too. There's babies here that don't get any love from me. It's a little bit far away for my holes, so they're on their own, but they're fine. Yeah, so finish with my bananas. They're still green, but definitely looking, ooh, really solid. Yeah, so guys, stay safe. There is hope. See, my grammatophyllum says there's hope. Even if you're in the worst mood, there's always somebody who is thinking about you, who loves you, even though sometimes it feels like you're all by yourself. Find that person, talk to them, and you will see. The light will be turned back on. Look at these roots. Yum. Yeah, so as you can see, next time I'll do a video tomorrow. Hopefully it will be good weather. We'll cover the terrarium. It's doing okay. There was a little bit of problems, but I think we'll be fine. This is my other tree. Just walking by here. Yeah, so oh, there will be a bloom. I'm wishing you a good day. I just unloaded my kiln, so oh, Grammy, gonna have a bloom. Let's turn him. I unloaded my kiln. There will be a couple of cool things I'm gonna be posting on Etsy, and another load is going in. So have a wonderful, beautiful, healthy day. Bye. Bye.